I believe your vacation planning should be based on geography and data, not fear and sensationalized headlines. By day, I work as a GIS analyst, which means I look at maps and data for a living. So instead of listening to the panic regarding the current events in Mexico, let's look at the actual geography of this conflict. Today, we're performing a Mexico Safety Audit. We're stripping away the hype to look at where the conflict is, where your MSC ship actually docks, and what the U.S. State Department data really says for February 2026. Hi, I'm Ed. Welcome to the MSC Cruise blog. We focus on the logic behind the vacation, removing complexity so you can travel with peace of mind. If you're looking for cruise updates driven by evidence instead of anxiety, hit subscribe and join our community of MSC cruisers. Let's start with the most important tool in my kit, the map. The current security operations are centered largely in the central area and toward the west, specifically in states like Jalisco, impacting ports like Puerto Vallarta. From a GIS perspective, the distance here is key. Canceling a trip to Cozumel because of unrest in Puerto Vallarta is like canceling a weekend in Miami because of a situation in Chicago. They are over 1,000 miles apart, separated by massive mountain ranges and different federal jurisdictions. For guests on MSC Seascape or MSC Seashore, you are geographically disconnected from the primary conflict zones. Now, let's look at the official 2026 advisories. As a data analyst, I don't look at the headlines, I look at the travel advisory levels. As of February 23rd, the U.S. Embassy did issue shelter-in-place alerts for parts of Mexico. However, the latest update confirms that while there were brief incidents in Quintana, home to Cozumel, the situation there has returned to normal. MSC's official stance remains clear. Sailings to Cozumel and Costa Maya are operating as planned. However, out of an abundance of caution, you may see some specific shore excursions adjusted. If your excursion involves traveling far inland, expect an update via the MSC for Me app. So, what is the logical move? Stick to ship-sponsored excursions. Until things settle down, this is your safest option. If a port situation changes, MSC is responsible for your logistics. The Smart Traveler Program. Enroll in STEP. It ensures the embassy knows your location. Monitor the data, not the hype. Check the U.S. Embassy's Security Alert page once a day. If Quintana Roo isn't on the shelter-in-place list, your cruise and your stop in Mexico is a go. Is your MSC cruise at risk? Based on the geography and the February 2026 data, the answer for Caribbean sailings is business as usual. The cruise lines wouldn't dock if it wasn't safe. Your job is to enjoy the ship. Let the bridge crew worry about the logistics. Now that we've cleared up the safety concerns, let's look at another area where people have a lot of opinions, the experiences. Watch this video next for our deep dive into MSC's different experiences. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.